it's chilly up there. Temperatures have dropped well into the 20s this morning. Take a look. Georgetown right now, 27. Bailey, you're at 24. Just below freezing there in Conifer, and some mid to upper 20s from Granby to Fraser. It's chilly out on the eastern plains, too, with those low to even mid 30s here in and around town. We're going to climb into the mid 40s here by about 9 o'clock, and then we'll get into the mid to upper 50s by noon. It is going to be a chilly day today for the first few hours, and then we'll warm into the low to even upper 60s this afternoon. So close to what we would typically see here in October. Finally, it's been such a warm month. Today is going to be the coolest day of the week. We'll be in the 60s today, 70s tomorrow, and then looking at some near record highs potentially here both Sunday and again on Monday. I'll show you that in just a minute. Calmer conditions this morning. The winds will be a little bit gustier still on the far eastern plains as that front and as that system moves out, but we'll see some calmer weather here a little closer to town. So we start off in the 30s. We're going to get into, it looks like, the mid to upper 50s again by about 12 o'clock, and you can see those wind vectors out east, a little bit breezier for us here this afternoon. 40s to low 50s for the mountains by midday. Highs will be right around 65 to about 67 degrees in Denver, Fort Collins, Greeley, and up to the northeast. You'll see some low 60s on the south side, closer to spots like Castle Rock and down in through Larkspur. 50s, low 60s for the foothills. Skies are clear tonight. Early tomorrow morning, waking up to again some chillier conditions, 30s and 40s. With a partly cloudy sky tomorrow afternoon. It'll be warmer, though. We're back in the 70s here on Saturday, closer to 80 by Sunday. Some wetter than average conditions in store, though, here when you look at our 10-day forecast. So we do have some pretty big changes, and it starts toward the middle of next week. Today, 66. Tomorrow, we're going to be in the low to upper 70s, depending on the neighborhood. A little more sunshine early on with a partly cloudy sky, it looks like, in the afternoon. So for all of the college football games that we have here across the state this weekend, the Bears, they're up at UNC. It'll be low 70s by kickoff for that game. Closer to 3 o'clock, mid to upper 70s. They're in Fort Collins for the CSU Rams. And then for the Buffs game, they're at Folsom Field. Should be in the low 60s by the time that game gets going at night. It'll get chilly overnight there in Boulder a little bit later toward the end of the game. Near 80 on Sunday, record high is 83, and then on Monday we're calling for a high of 82. That is the current record high set back in 2016. Monday's normal high is just 60 degrees, so we're a good 20 degrees above that on Monday. That is then followed by a much bigger change toward the middle of next week. Jason, we're talking 40s, 50s, and a chance for more rain and even maybe a little snow down here.